and welcome back! Today I'm going to run through a quick rundown of my view on Monster Hunter Rise, which came out in January this year, 2023. And we're just going to run through what I like as a person who played Monster Hunter many years ago when it was on the PSP. Yeah, that's a thing, that if anyone remembers what the PSP was. It's such a shame it had to go. But what we have now is Monster Hunter Rise, not that long after Monster Hunter World, which was a very popular game, from my understanding. I played the demo of that actually, and I quite enjoyed it. So we're playing Monster Hunter Rise, mainly because it has more story, it's got some new features, like wire bugs, which, spoiler alert, that's something I very much like. And we have a lot of the same options as before, but they've just kind of expanded and added a couple of things and improved a couple of things. First amazing addition is, of course, the Palamute, who I've named Oscar. And you can customize, and oh my god! As a dog person, this is the best addition, because before you just had the cat thing. And now we have a dog! You can have two dogs if you want, but you have to go and recruit. I've yet to find one that looks like my old dog. R.I.P. Monty. And when we get one, we can then have both, and that'd be amazing. But let's kick off with the weapons. So this is mainly for the good friends. It's Grinning and the Sweat Wolf. But you have a lot of options with weapons. Some are good, some are not, as you'd expect. Some fit some playstyles better than others. I guess the standard one to start with is the Great Sword. I mean, to begin with, everything has the same attack stats, by the way. They all attack 50 no matter what you choose, or in this case 110 because you get defender weaponry. They're all the same. So what you start with doesn't really change. As you upgrade, things start to change. But this means that no one weapon is really overly powerful compared to others, which is balanced on one hand. On the other, it means that doesn't matter if you chose dual blades or hammer, you're probably going to be doing sort of similar damage over time in terms of DPS. Which, yeah, so take that for what you will. Means you can play however you want, but also means there is no amazing one way of playing. It's better than everything else if that's what you're looking for. It's not really here. But we do have a lot of options, like I say. So if you are a tanky kind of defensive player, maybe you want to go with a lance or the gun lance. If you just want to be high damage, swing a big weapon, you've got your hammer, you've got your great sword. If you want to be stylish and speedy, you've got things like the insect glaive, double-ended, and you've got the dual blades. If you want to be a bit more quirky, like I do, you've got the hunting horn, which kind of looks like just a massive bagpipe thing. It's like bagpipes on a stick, or a guitar, or a trumpet. It's hilarious, this one, I think. I don't even know what that is. What even is that? Let me know what that is. And then a sick-looking cello guitar thing, which I might have to craft, actually. That's pretty damn cool. It doesn't do anywhere near the damage my bagpipes do. But it does look really cool.
Some hunters literally take hours.
I mean, that's just cool. To be honest, I might craft that. I'd have to upgrade it a lot for it to be as strong as my defender weaponry. But, as my defender weapon, and that comes with health recovery stun. So the point about the hunting horn, of course, is it adds buffs and debuffs. So, as you attack, it makes music, and those melodies can heal, can bring back stamina, can make you immune to certain attacks and elements. So that's pretty cool. So that's why I like it. It's very much a team. I usually play the support or tank, and so that's why I've started doing this one. I'm gonna craft that. That looks absolutely sick.
Right, let's get cracking.
I don't know just yet. Obviously, there's long range options with the light bow gun, bow, and the heavy bow gun. When they say bow gun, it's basically a crossbow.
My hammer's ready.
It's literally a crossbow, so that's pretty awesome. I do love a crossbow. There's a bow if you prefer. And that's basically the weapons, really. They all swing in different ways. Some are speedy, some are slow. Some of them, the gun lance, I understand, from the community perspective, is probably the most unpopular because, and I've tried it, it's very awkward. All you can do is thrust forwards or make stuff explode around you, but not in a fun, big explosion kind of way. It's just like a very short range grenade that doesn't do a lot, but it does do area damage. So yeah, it's not great. But the rest of them are pretty awesome. The switch axe is pretty cool, switching between a big war axe and a just sort of a great sword, I guess, but not quite as big as the great sword. The rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. Hammer to hammer. It's not a long hammer, it's quite a short hammer. It's a bit more like Mjolnir. And that's the weapons. A lot of options, a lot of different ways to play. You can pretty much build a character however you want to build them. And of course, as you kill lots of monsters, then you start to build up materials which you can then use to craft your armors. A lot of options again. I mean, I like what I'm wearing at the moment, but obviously this stuff is a bit stronger. It's just not very interesting, is it? But some pretty cool stuff, really, in different resistances, different types of defenses, depending on what you make it out of. Depending on monsters you've killed, that will give you certain. There you go. You get the colours and sort of stylistic kind of look that matches the monster you killed. That's pretty cool. To get that stuff, I do like red, so I'm not really gonna go with that. That's kind of cool. Would match my guitar that I've just done as well. You can do that, upgrade stuff. Kinsect is what goes with the insect glaive thing, so that adds an effect to your dual-ended blade thing. Obviously you can customize the bow guns as well. You can give it like a dragon head on that one. It's pretty cool. And that's where you can manage all your equipment. So that's a quick rundown of weapons and armor there. Pretty standard in terms of sort of open world game. I say open world. What you do is you start a quest. I'm just going to do a training one to make this easy, so I can show also a quick bit of combat and capturing rewards, because that's also a bit interesting. And one thing I like about these games as well, that the way you capture monsters means that you get extra rewards rather than killing them. You will get rewards that you may not get if you were to kill it, and it's quicker than killing it. But obviously, you get a lot of rewards for killing, and then you can harvest or carve up your kill to get lots of materials. So it's either way, if you want to capture something or not. If you capture something, it doesn't. No, you don't keep it. It just kind of goes somewhere, and you get the rewards. So as you can see, we need to weaken it, beat it up, put it in a trap, and then tranquilize the hell out of it with bombs. Or if you are a long-range user with your bow gun, you can use the trank ammo to then tranquilize it. Also, in training missions, it's actually quite fun because you get to keep the items as well. So I grab the items I need from the supply box, and what it wants me to do is then dive on down into the arena. There's no full damage, thankfully. Again, another thing I like. At the moment, you usually start off with 2 wire bugs. You can usually find a third on most maps quite easily. And then we're going to talk to Master Utsushi, who's going to get us to capture this monster here. It's going to release upon us. And it's pretty simple. You beat it up, and then it falls over, you trap it, and you trank it. So you get to see the awesomeness that is my hunter horn bagpipe thing against this bear-like armadillo creature. So this heals me every time I get 2 of my triangular hits on, and also I can negate stun as well. And if I play a different melody, I get divine protection as well. Ooh, yes. And then we get self-improvement, which I think is just general buffs. That's okay, we can take the damage because I can just attack to heal, which is something I really love about this weapon. That it makes me a little bit tanky as well as a bit of a support healer as well. If I want to be true healer, I'd probably stick to maybe a bow gun and use what's called recovery ammo, so you can shoot them at your allies and heal them, so I might do that. It's now weakened, so we need to trap it.
Give it a try.
Alright, let's go and grab a trap in the bottom right hand corner. We're going to do probably the pitfall trap, I think, is going to be the one for this one, since it's ground type. Set up here, I think.
Great.
Put down a trap!
Oh, okay. It wasn't quite ready for it. There we go. And then we go for our
Stand your toes.
trank bombs. Where you just walk around, just tranking the hell out of it. Hopefully that will work. That did not work. We were too slow because I was talking.
Okay.
And we just kill it. So it's pretty easy to kill, so when you get it weak enough it's almost dead, but to capture it you would do that and then it would be captured. Now I get to harvest it. I thought it wouldn't let me finish that, to be honest, by killing it. I thought it would automatically reset, but no. But that's pretty much how you capture it. I just didn't capture it. And there we go. There's the trainer. We'll do an actual quest in a second, but I really like that. I like the practice and the animation. The graphics are pretty interesting, pretty good. Get to keep all of that, that's great. Get some money for it. Our buddies get leveling up, that's cool. And that's kind of the basics of the game. That's not the whole game, that's the basics. So there's a lot to invest yourself in this game. The story is probably not one of them. But there is a lot to invest in terms of building your character, in terms of style of play, in terms of what you need to hunt, in terms of crafting, in terms of understanding what is the best builds, on crafting the right ammo for your gun, for the monster you're going to hunt. A lot of strategy that goes into that, and that's pretty awesome. And this is the main town. Maybe just kind of chill out, there's all your shops, you've got... Well, this is really cool actually. They're making mochi! That is so cool. And you can talk to everybody. I don't think she actually gives us anything. Oh, we get a dango ticket, that's pretty cool. So they make mochi, which they use to make dango, which is so cool. And there's just junk I can talk to. There's candy apple. I don't know if that's to do with Halloween exactly, but it's there. It's pretty cool. You get your general goods and your food, and then through there is where you can hire more buddies, so get more dogs, more cats, and train them as well. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, the quest missions are there. You can do the village quests. I've done all the 1-star ones, I believe. So means 2-star, which are fairly similar. It's either kill something or collect something usually. That's all good so far. I don't know if there's any other style of quest later on. There's expedition tours where you can just explore the maps and the areas. So there's no real sort of quest to it. It's really just sort of exploring a map to collect lots of items, materials, bugs, important things that you need for crafting, rather than being restricted to doing just what's on. I mean, you can collect stuff during quests, but obviously once you complete the quest it will then bring you back to the village when you could have spent more time collecting other items. And there's also mini quests as well, which are just killing lots of stuff or gathering stuff or going to certain areas. That's cool. And yeah, that's my first impressions of this game really. I'm very happy with my purchase, to be honest. Mostly because of Oscar, as always. And the fact that I get to hit people with a giant set of bagpipes that also gives buffs and debuffs. Well, buffs. That's just incredible. I love that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, hope that helps. If you are thinking about buying this game, yeah, I mean, I got it for half price currently, so I definitely recommend making a purchase if you find it on offer or pre-owned. Brand new, maybe, but if you're a big fan of Monster Hunter World, maybe you prefer that one, whether this does have things like the wire bug, which allow you to jump and go straight up in the air and things like that. So this has a lot going for it. It's not as open world as Monster Hunter World though. Although you can play with friends, up to 4 friends, online and complete quests together. in a way that's very simple and easy to do, because you do a quest, you come back here, you do a quest, you come back here, so it's not like you've got to do a lot of travelling. You can just get on with the action of the game. Character creation's pretty good. It's not overly expansive. There's like 6 different faces and hairstyles and eye types and all that, and I think that is enough, because what they've got looks good, and it's not just variety for the sake of it. It's not like they've gone to Dulux and decided to bring back 50 different shades of blue for one eye, and then you got to do it for the other eye and move everything up. No, it's a bit more preset, and actually what they have as options is pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty happy with it, and I didn't need any more variety than there is. But I can understand why people would want more, purely because the amount of games out there that like try and sell themselves on having 100 different combinations of eye positioning. We don't need that. We just need characters that we can have fun with and create and craft armors and still customize in a way that makes them unique to us, because you craft your own armor in this, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm enjoying this game. I'm going to continue to play it. Might bring it back on this channel. Might bring this channel back to life. Who knows? I hope this video will get at least 2 views, because, you know, this White Wolf and it's growing. Better watch this. Comment if you got this far in the video, guys. In the meantime, grow strong, learn fast, and always be kind.